So we're here. It's time for our main event. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. You alright, man?
Yeah, no, I was running it.
I just texted Jeff, so I can't believe they'll let the wides do it. Fixing the tables should have been a Dudley job. They got the crew out there. If you're still with us, guys, it's been a bumpy evening for Never Over.
About to be a bumpy evening for Goldberg.
We're on our second home now, here over on twitch.tv/NeverOverLive. I think you may see us here for a good while yet, as I haven't heard anything back from our claim request. May hear something back tomorrow, but they probably do this with a lot of channels.
I would imagine, yeah.
So you may see us here for a very long time, at least until February. So this will be our home through TLC, Roadblock, the Royal Rumble, and maybe something, if whatever they got going on after the Rumble. Fastlane, maybe not that far. So, but as it looks right now, this is our home for the next 3 months. If you want to stay up to date on how everything goes with our copyright, make sure you do subscribe to us over at YouTube. We were hoping to get 100 subscribers tonight so we could get a custom YouTube channel name, so I could just say youtube.com/neverover, but that's it's off the table. But I'll be decking out the Twitch channel either tonight or tomorrow, with all the proper links and everything to make sure that everything's crossover. But we still will be uploading videos over on YouTube with Hot Tag, Wrestle Recap Podcast. So make sure that you do keep your eyes over on YouTube, but keep it locked right here. Twitch.tv/NeverOverLive for all of our live streams. UFC 205 was fantastic. We did not get a chance to do a live stream or tweet about it at all very much because we were too busy being engrossed in the experience that was Conor McGregor making history, becoming the first ever 2-division world champion. Did you watch UFC 205, Dad? Did you watch UFC at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit? Holy man.
I caught my foot.
He cut his foot.
Really?
I caught my foot on that plate. I'll show you the plate.
I was looking at the plate earlier.
Yeah. Stepped on it. It was on the.
I was sitting over there. This plate was on the floor.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor knocked out Eddie Alvarez, and Dawson picked me up.
Is he the ginger?
Yeah. No, actually, he's like a blonde.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Blonde ginger, yeah, but
He's
really short
Irish,
hair.
he's
What was the UFC fight where a buddy stole his belt?
That's the one.
That was it.
That's the one.
That's it.
That was
Yeah,
he was
Conor.
wearing the big white mink
Yeah,
coat.
yeah.
That was Conor
The
McGregor.
Gucci mink! The Gucci mink!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
These big Irish
Yeah.
balls.
I did dualies. I did watch that.
Holy, it was incredible.
I need to drink more water throughout the day. I don't drink enough water because then I just get thirsty.
How's that thing work?
Blue button on the top, cold water.
Alright.
Water cooler, dude. Help yourself. You'll never have a better tasting glass of water. Wish I had pizza. I'm hungry. Yeah, quarter after.
One piece there, Benny.
No, I'm reading a message.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Mushmoo with the. How was the wedding ceremony, Dev? The wedding reception, everything.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
If we ever get big enough, we could send around, order Papa John's pizza.
Here he is.
Goldberg coming out
No,
first.
he's not yet. Nut.
Oh, no, it's not. It's Brock. That's even worse.
Went very well, Ben.
Good. Good to hear.
Dust, you were there.
Pop by.
What's that?
Did you come to the reception?
Yep.
Awesome.
The Beast.
Yeah,
Looking-
Maddie, Caitlin, and I showed up just for a bit. We weren't there too long.
The Beast looking lean.
Definitely looking like a guy who's about to win. Brad, you don't have a one-time dude beat the guy who beat the streak. You just don't.
Yeah, you do.
You know,
That's bad for the business.
they got 2K on the ring posts.
Yeah.
Fantasy warfare is
I'd laugh if Brock is just like, what's going through his head right now. He's like, I hate all you people, and I'm gonna shut you all up.
For this?
Yeah.
Brock's a Canadian.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Brock's a dual citizen.
He lives in like rural Manitoba.
Yep.
Brock's probably thinking, I hope to God I don't kill this old man.
Brock's probably like, damn it, I have to restrain myself. Jeff with a Snapchat video.
Wow.
That could have been us. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, is the mystery man gonna jump on the couch for this one?
Oh yeah? You come over and join us, Steph? Don't have to if you don't want to. Nah? Oh, I like it. I like it.
I'm not going until I win.
Fair enough.
Oh, Brock or Paul looks like he's got something to say.
I'm like the man hidden behind the mask.
I was gonna say, how long is this entrance gonna be now?
I hope they actually have relevant people on the walkout. Like, have Vince out there. He looks good.
Yeah.
He's looking good. You hitting the hay, Doc, or what?
No, I'm coming back, but I'm just hesitant because I don't want to be a witness to a murder.
Right. Brad laughs nervously. Was there anybody in the walkout?
Just police officers.
Oh, jeez. Just at the 2K entrance.
Paul and Brock are conversing. While Goldberg comes out and snorts sparkler smoke. That can't be good on the lungs.
No, he's done it his entire... I don't know how he does it. So far, a guy by the name of Bala. It looks like Bala is actually going to take the predictions.
Yeah. He's got three. If he gets Brock, he's got
Brock,
4 out of the 6 matches, right?
Goldberg. Mushmoo has the opportunity to tie if Goldberg wins. And that's it. What's that?
Nothing.
So if Goldberg wins, Mushmoo and Bala tie. If Brock wins, Bala is the first ever People's Champion. Can't believe they actually let this be the main event.
Some boos out there for him. This is going to be a 40-minute match?
No.
Because Raw likes to go long.
Goldberg's going to have about 10 minutes of gas in him.
There they are.
Better late than never.
The Mike and Ike's.
Yeah.
The anonymous Raw GM. Devin has an announcement to make.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, spear. Thank you, sir.
Goldberg going for another spear.
Wow.
It's 2 spears in a row.
Wow.
Jackhammer time.
Brad, I want you to note the fear in my face.
Wow.
So 2 spears to start the match.
There's going to be like 5 minutes.
And Goldberg is sweating. Jeff just said, I'm so confused.
Yes!
Brock Lesnar just got squashed, bitches.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
We just won, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
It's been a slice, boys. Have a good night.
Awesome. Holy shit, that's awesome.
How much time do we have left?
35 minutes. Oh my god, this is awesome.
It's the greatest way that match could ever possibly go.
Holy shit.
Brock was probably paid $5 million for that 2 minutes. Mushmoo, Goldberg just squashed Brock Lesnar.
2 spears, 1
One
jackhammer.
and
That was it. Ball game. Goldberg wins.
And Lesnar's still down.
Two and 0. Goldberg's not done. I wonder if Shane getting hurt messed things up. Well, it was better than their last match.
Jackhammer's the kid.
Yeah.
Goldberg goes on to squash everyone.
Lesnar, go get your kid faithfully.
Start a new streak.
He's done.
Now you retire him at WrestleMania as the man to only beat Brock Lesnar twice. Or to never be beaten by Brock Lesnar. That is it. We're done. You are just disheveled right now.
That was the worst thing I've ever seen.
This whole pay-per-view was...
That was the worst thing I have ever seen. That is the worst. That was worse than their first match. That was horrible. That was horrible. If you think that was good for any reason whatsoever, you're an idiot. That was horrible.
That was pretty great.
It was horrible.
That was excellent.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
Brock Brock needed to be put in his place.
Yeah.
Not by Goldberg and not in 20 seconds. 22 years of the Undertaker streak.
That was great.
Doesn't mean anything.
No.
The last
as soon as
3
they gave
years
it to Brock,
of building.
it didn't make anything.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
The last
Didn't mean a goddamn thing.
The last 3 years of building Brock as an unstoppable force to be conquered by a new talent and be put over permanently, wasted. Goldberg is done. Goldberg is never coming back.
Yep.
Wasted.
There was nothing you could do with Brock.
You feed him to Shinsuke. You feed him to Samoa Joe. You make a permanent installation in your product with a future talent that you put over Brock. You don't do it with a 50-year-old Goldberg who's never coming back. That was horrible. The last 3 years and then the Undertaker streak all wasted so quickly. If you think that was good for any reason whatsoever other than a trending topic on Twitter, you're delusional. In no way is that good for anything or anybody. Nobody benefits from that in the long run.
I don't think Goldberg's done.
Goldberg's absolutely done.
Goldberg is done. I think that was the best way to handle the abomination that has been Brock Lesnar.
I think
That was
so
absolutely the best way to handle him. You brought in a guy who had top tier power level. He was a superhero to the kids, and he squashes
The villain.
the guy who you couldn't do anything with him. What were you going to do with him? You're going to wait years for some mystery guy whose power level was going to be high enough to beat Brock Lesnar?
Yep.
Brock Lesnar demolished John Cena.
Yep.
One of the top tier competitors in the business. So what were you going to do? You're going to wait years before someone became remotely relevant? Brock's got like maybe 2 more matches in him after this one. If he has any left, maybe he has none. Maybe he's done with the WWE. But Brock was going to become very irrelevant very quick. Very quick.
I don't think so.
Within the year, he was going to be irrelevant. Were we going to find the guy with the power level high enough to beat Brock?
Yep.
No.
That person's already in the company.
Who is that?
It's Samoa Joe.
No way. Samoa Joe's a heel. You were going to pin 2 heels against one another. What was that going to do? Try to put over Samoa Joe?
Samoa Joe would have been more over than Brock, and then when Samoa Joe beat Brock, it would have been incredible.
No.
Think about Samoa Joe beating Brock.
No.
Absolutely.
Samoa Joe's a great heel. You don't put 2 ultimate heels against one another.
Samoa Joe is a tweener,
No,
and he
not.
would have been so. Anybody but Goldberg. Anybody.
But nobody else would have made sense.
Anybody but Goldberg.
No.
Goldberg didn't make sense.
This was the.
It's for a stupid video game.
Yep. This was the best way out.
No, I completely disagree. Like, the one story that they've kept running since before WrestleMania 30 is done. Like, sure, it's a way to close that book, but this was like building a slow-burning drama narrative and then having a random guy from an older book just come out of nowhere and shoot the main character in the head.
Brock Lesnar is a going nowhere character. Again, he was going nowhere.
He was probably going to lose at He could have lost at WrestleMania next year.
To who? No one
literally
made
anybody else.
None of it would have made sense. And then it would have made he beats Finn Balor beats him.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. Oh, Finn Balor beat this unstoppable juggernaut, the guy who squashed Cena in an absolutely torrid match.
You don't do it in 20 seconds.
20 seconds to the top tier power level from days gone by. God. You bring him in and squash him.
Now we're not drunk. We've only been drinking waters all night long.
You don't do it in 20 seconds.
There's no other way to... There was never going to be a good way out of that. There was never going to be a good way out of Brock Lesnar. You just let him walk away, I guess, was the best option, or you bring in this fantasy warfare gimmick and have the superhero squash the villain. Classic storytelling to a T. The good guy always, the superhero always beats the supervillain. It's as simple as that. Simple as that.
Goldberg just wasn't the superhero to do it.
Yeah, he was. They were building him up for the past month and a half. The superhero for the kids. The superhero. Superheroes always beat the supervillains. Always. And that's what they did. They had the superhero beat the supervillain in classic storytelling. And that's what they did. There was no other easy way out of Brock Lesnar than having him just disappear into nothingness. That was the only option they had, was just let Brock walk away in a year when he was going to, or 2 years when he was going to, and vanish into the night after he did his 2 or 3 more matches. And just let him walk away.
Yeah. So Goldberg wins and he disappears into the night.
Yep.
And so...
Superhero beats supervillain, he disappears, Brock disappears.
No, God, that doesn't... No, not at all.
And then you level the landscape for everybody else in the business.
No, there's nobody wins in this scenario.
There was nobody win with Brock winning. Nobody won.
There was somebody to win when somebody who matters.
They were never going to do that.
Yeah, they absolutely were.
No, they wouldn't have.
They're absolutely when somebody matters beats Brock. Goldberg beating Brock does not matter.
There's no one to beat Brock.
Why was it Goldberg?
Who would it have been?
Literally, Dean Ambrose could have beat Brock.
None of that makes sense. None of that makes sense. None of it. You were going to have top tier power level guy be beat by a nobody. Oh man, he's been this absolute beast that destroyed John Cena.
Get Braun Strowman.
But James Ellsworth just picked up a win over Brock Lesnar.
Braun Strowman.
Would have been would have been all right. Like that would have been
better.
Would have been a good way to establish Braun Strowman as a beast. But then what do you do with Strowman? Then Strowman can't lose.
Until it's time for him to be conquered. Brock being conquered by Goldberg does nothing for nobody. It doesn't do anything for anybody.
Brock Lesnar's character did nothing for no one. There is no winning there.
Brock Lesnar's character was unstoppable force, and he just got put to bed by a guy who was never going to come back.
Yep.
This is The Rock winning the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 29 from CM Punk all over again. This is the part-timer. Even worse, because Brock's a part-timer.
Yeah, 2 part-timers.
Goldberg is a one-dayer.
Yeah.
Even worse.
Brock
at least has 3 matches left.
You had an unsolvable situation.
You had a completely solvable situation.
No, you didn't.
In giving a loss to Brock that furthers a storyline. This does nothing for nobody.
But there was no out.
Yeah.
There's no out.
You transition the loss to somebody who is a full-timer.
There's nobody that fits that bill. Braun Strowman, okay. Braun Strowman then never loses again?
And
like he just
give
keeps
him the
winning
IC title, or you give him the Universal title until a proper true face comes up, or then feed him to Roman until it transitions enough where it doesn't matter. But Goldberg?
Yep.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
Yeah, I think what they decided to do is just level the playing field.
Yeah. Get rid of this entity that they didn't know what to do with.
Yeah.
Like creative doesn't people keep talking about the streak, and even I said it in the past couple days. But before that, no one creative doesn't give a shit about that kind of stuff. They don't. As soon as Brock bet the streak was done. Streak was trashed. It was gone. It didn't matter. The streak was dead. The streak was beaten. Brock carried that mantle, and they were comfortable tossing it away later at any means. The superhero beats the supervillain. That was the moral of this story.
Just don't think Goldberg was the right hero at all. Such a waste. Such a waste. Anyway, post-show.
Yeah, I guess.